And then the big one. So yeah, Matt Attackers, that was just a random little trip down memory lane there.
If this is the first of these episodes that you were watching, you are the Matt Attackers. I am Matt Ross and this is the day in my life. Raw daily documenting what I do to build a life around two main things. The first is traveling the world and the second is inspiring you to do the shit that you love. Alright, I've just woken up clearly. Let me head downstairs, get some breakfast and we'll take it from there. Alright, having some breakfast this morning. Oats, milk, banana, linseeds and raisins with 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. At the same time, I'm going deep on Instagram, responding to comments. Okay, so I've just finished going deep on Instagram. Super deep this morning, just responding to DMs and comments. That being said, I need to hop in the shower. I've got a busy day ahead.
Alright, this is the update. It is midday, actually just before. I've spent the entire morning going deep on Instagram after having a shower, responding to a whole bunch of DMs. Actually, I responded to every single DM that there was, as well as all the comments, which is great. Today is kind of the day of resolving all the shit that needs to be resolved. The first thing that I need to do is drop off stuff at family. I need to get to the post office to close my PO box because it hasn't been used at all this year, mostly because the only parcels that you can receive at a postal PO box is stuff from the postal service, which means any private courier can't benefit from it. It's not useful anymore. And the third thing I need to do is also run another errand with family. So that's kind of, I want to get all this stuff done before the new year, which is coming in the next few days. And that's kind of the update. That's the vibe. I'm just going and attacking it one by one, and heading now from Bloberg into the southern suburbs of Cape Town, where the PO box is. This was my old PO box. Alright, Matt Attackers, I still have my PO box keys. I didn't think of bringing through a proof of identification of who I am. I thought if I had my keys and I gave it in, that would be proof, if that makes sense. So they didn't allow me to close it. So that is the first thing. I can't even say done, but that was the first thing tried. Next thing is going to be running one quick family errand and then hopefully pit stopping for coffee quickly. Yeah, that's the vibe. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to close it. I will have to get it closed. But yeah, that's the update. Okay, the errand at family is done and I've come to the center I used to come to quite frequently, called Constantia Village, for a quick cuppa. Going to one of my favorite spots. I've mentioned this in a daily vlog a while ago, called Seattle Coffee Company. Gonna go get a double shot cappuccino. Okay, Matt Attackers, check here. This is the plan of action. Leaving Constantia Village now, going back to another 40 minute drive to go and collect proof of identification so that I can close the PO box now. Then back to Plumstead area so that I can close it. And then I've got one more family errand to run, which I mentioned earlier. So my stupidity of not bringing the ID document or proof of who I am is the reason why I'm having to do a double trip now. But that being said, I do not want to start 2019 with any of this bullshit holding me back. So getting all of it resolved today, and that's the vibe. Unfortunately, life comes with hiccups and I didn't think of it. So yeah, it's the market punching me right in the face. This is what I forgot and that is what I need. Okay, it is now 5 to 3, headed back from Bloberg into Plumstead so that I can go and get rid of these keys. Okay, 10 to 4 on whatever date today is, and the PO box is officially closed. That is one thing resolved. Now I've got one more errand to run with family and then headed back to where we've been twice today. Yeah, lots of errands today, but finally it's done. 2019, clean slate, that kind of vibe. Let's go. So the final errand is over here. This was the church I used to go to as a little kid. Right over there, that after Christmas Mass, which used to happen in this church over here called St. Pius X, we used to pick up pine cones, and that's exactly what we're about to do now. There you have it, St. Pius X. This was where I was christened, I believe. That's where I did my first communion. So ordinarily over here you would have all of these pine cones, which there are none right now, and we would basically, you would exit the church over there, we'd look over here for some pine cones, see one over there as well, and that tree, which unfortunately has none. So the church is over here, and because it was a religious school, the school itself where I went to primary school, sorry I didn't give you any context there, my primary school was linked to St. Pius X, the church over here, and it's literally right next door to it. We used to walk from the school to the church for like Friday mass and stuff like that. And I'm actually going to show it to you now. I didn't know that I was going to come and look at the primary school, but it's a block up, and I think it might be really cool to be able to show you guys where when I was like, what, 7 to 13 I used to go to school. This is the entrance of the church, and then over there is the entrance to the school where we used to walk through and go to mass. Right over there I used to have reading class in that classroom there, and one of my aunts taught in the classroom on the corner. In this classroom right over there, that one, there was a teacher of mine when I was writing a test, and he asked me to do some extra work, and I just got really angry with him because I thought he was being unreasonable, and I literally picked up a chair and I threw it at him because I was so angry. Yeah, it's such a weird story, but I did that. I still got like 98% for that test while still doing the extra work he wanted to, and debating with him how it was unfair just because I was a top student and I should do extra work while doing my test. So yeah, good memories. Right over there is that was the office, and then there was the library, and then there was the hall, and literally right behind those doors over there I used to play my guitar. This over here was the computer laboratory, and this is where we all kind of used to line up and we used to sing like war cries and stuff like that when we had sports days. I used to play over there. Right over there I used to spin tops where you drop them and they used to spin, and I also used to play handball. And right over here I literally remember it was on this very spot where the grass is missing. I had a best friend, his name was Brent, and we were like absolute best friends. But I remember my very first fight that I've ever been in my entire life was with Brent Eachels. I think we were arguing about what type of snake was best or something stupid like that, and he tried to kick me, but I was like chubby, so it didn't really affect me. He was a really skinny guy. Brent Eachels, if you're watching this, bro, good times, man. My first ever fight happened like right over there. This is so cool. Oh, and our little sports days used to happen here. First time I was ever in a football team or soccer team was over here. I used to play defense. I was number 3. Phew. There were some more classrooms up over there. That was like the grade 1 and 2 section. And you could come down the stairs if you were lucky and go into the field. It wasn't always allowed though. So I also remember doing a school play in the hall over there. And then in that classroom, it's not focusing, but basically the classroom right over there was where I had my first Nokia 3310, and I was playing Snake all night while waiting to go and perform. 4:15, headed back. So yeah, Matt Attackers, that was just a random little trip down memory lane there, sharing some of that with you guys. Really excited to have done that. Actually, it's nice. It's a whole bunch of feelings of nostalgia and stuff like that, which is awesome. The church that you saw there, St. Pius, where we used to collect the acorns and then get the little pine nuts from it. The last time I was there was actually when my grandmother passed away, but surprisingly, like, not in a negative way, but like not emotional at all, or like it just feels nice and like warm almost, in a nostalgic way. So yeah, really cool. I'm glad that I got to share that with you guys. I probably look like some creepy old 20-something filming little kid school, but I don't care. Headed back now, gonna get some work done this afternoon and starting to get in the gym session. Okay, finally back home, time to get some work done. It's been a busy day of driving around. Lunch today is couscous with mixed vegetables, with salt, with black pepper. Yo, it is 7:15, headed to the gym now. Got my straps on, got my snapback on, gonna go put in a session. We are back at the Sweat Palace. It's 8:30, just finished up gym. I've hit 73 kg, so I suspect that's a lot of the Christmas weight that I'm holding on to right now. I think I'm gonna be dropping over the next few days. Good session though, headed home now. Yo, I am back home. I've had a shower, create training session. It's 9 p.m. I'm gonna get some dinner and then I'm working on new content. Dinner tonight is 2 pilchards with mixed vegetables, couscous, salt. It is 9:45. I've just finished booking a trip for New Year's. It's kind of gonna be a 2-day thing, but I'll tell you more about it as we get closer to that date. Very excited about it. It's a 1-night stay and then the next night staying somewhere else. Very pumped, extremely excited about it. That being said, it is now finally time to get editing new content. So I'm gonna open up Lightroom Classic CC and edit a new shot. Yo, just got it live onto Instagram. I still need to get this bad boy live onto Facebook and onto Twitter, but it is officially live onto Instagram. Okay, so that post is live and you guys are loving it. Big thank you. The next thing I'm doing is actually editing yet another shot, also in Lightroom Classic CC. I've got it all set up over there. This shot is going to be posted on all social media to try and find someone who is a video editor, either based in Cape Town or internationally, that would like to work together. The idea behind this is that I'm wanting to expand the brand, i.e. my personal brand of Matt Ross and the Matt Attack Pack and the Matt Attackers, and the daily vlogs take a lot of time to edit, and currently I'm behind. I'm hoping to catch up before the 1st of January 2019. That being said, I want to focus my time and attention on creating micro content, and I want to get someone to edit the daily vlogs. I've said this a few times in a number of different vlogs. I've said it in public talks that editing videos is not my passion, at least when it comes to the daily vlogs. I want those to be documented, and I really enjoy creating micro content like the piece I'm working on now. So I'm going to make this post and see if somebody's willing to fill that position or is interested in that. And if any of you who are watching this are interested in that, it would be a paying position, it would be a part-time thing, so it wouldn't be every single day. The vlogs don't take that long to edit, so you'd still be able to maintain. If you're a freelancer, you could still edit other projects very easily. But yeah, basically I'm going to post it, and then I will keep you guys updated in the daily vlogs as that progresses. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, comment them down below. So as you'll see over here, I just got the new post live. I now need to get this live onto Twitter and Instagram. Facebook, sorry. Yo, so you can see over there, it is 12:30, 20 past. And the point is this, I'm basically going to take the next bit of time just to go deep on Instagram. I see that there's a lot of comments, a lot of DMs coming in. I want to give back to you guys as much as I can, and then I need to get some sleep. It's been a hell of a long day, but let me do this and I'll check in with you in a bit. 1:45 in the morning. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have just finished going deep on Instagram. I'm going to be getting some sleep. I'm very tired. Just want to end this up super quickly. Big thank you for taking the time on your day to watch us. Thank you for your attention and your support. I will catch each and every one of you beautiful Matt Attackers in another 24 hours. Guys, go hustle, go grit, and I'll see you then. Peace.